They don't think we belong here. It's up to us to show we do.
We are top police and we are top police.
How we doing, guys? Welcome to my match reaction. Burnley 1, Arsenal 1. Where on earth do I start with that? Feels like a defeat. And we only have ourselves to blame, as well as VAR. But I will get into VAR in a moment. But Granit Xhaka, come on. What are you doing? I see some people sitting there blaming Leno. Are you actually blind? Were you not watching the previous 35 minutes? It's the way that we play. It's the system that we set up to play out from the back. There's no reason why Granit Xhaka couldn't have that ball and deliver it to, his left-hand side easily. He's seen the situation. He's decided he wants to try and bend it around the Burnley striker. And he's hit it straight into his chest. Unaided. Come on, man. Do you know what I mean? And then second half, there was no urgency. It just felt flat. And then in the final 20 minutes, we woke up and we decided, let's go for it. And this is where you're going to sit and start talking about decisions and finishing and everything else. Because in the first half, we were guilty of missing opportunities. Saka missed 2 opportunities, in particular that were bad. But then you go into the second half. First of all, Pepe misses what is a clear chance at goal. Completely swipes at the ball, misses it. And then he was involved in an incident with Peters that was a penalty. Let's make this very, 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 very clear. It's a penalty. It's a stonewall penalty. Even Peter fucking Walton had said it's a penalty. You cannot get any clearer. His arm is out here. He stopped it. What more do you want? It's not ball to hand. It's hand to fucking ball. It's a penalty. End of. He doesn't give a fucking thing. And then do you know what? I think that even in the referee's mind, he's thinking, do you know what? Why was I not given the opportunity to go and review this at the monitor for myself and make my own decision instead of idiot at Stockley Park in his van radioing through and doing it for him? So there's another incident where Pepe has a shot, it's going in, Peters blocks it on the line, the referee straight away goes over, red card, penalty. Now this is where VAR does work, because it's not a handball, it hits the top of his shoulder. But I'm genuinely looking at that and thinking, you know what, the referee may well be thinking to himself, yeah, I need to give something here to try and even this up in any way, shape or form. I've got to do something. Or he might be getting told something in his ear that they've made the wrong decision. They got it completely and utterly wrong. And they realise how fucking incompetent they actually are. Oh my dear Lord. What on earth was that? What on earth was that? I just don't know what to think anymore. I honestly don't know what to think anymore. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to believe. It's just like, what do you do? What do you do? Come on, man. How many more opportunities? And then we go into injury time. And then Danny Ceballos and Callum Chambers can't decide who's going to shoot the ball. And it's Ceballos that shoots it. And it smacks the post. And I'm just sitting there like, come on, man. This is the story of our season. How many more times are we going to miss chances? How many points have we dropped this season because of inadequacies in front of goal? How many more times, man? We should have been out of sight. This game should have been done by half time. And by full time, the game most definitely should have been done. And I just sit and I think, come on. What is going on with our finishing? How many more fucking weeks do we have to keep doing it? And we have to keep letting these opportunities slip over and over and over and over again. All the time. All the time. It's so frustrating and it's boring the life out of me. No wonder Mikel Arteta has sat there and said we're a million miles away yet and we still need to make so many improvements. Because we're creating chances now and we can't fucking finish them. Can't finish their dinner. It's rubbish. against Burnley. Really? Burnley? What a poor footballing team. No disrespect, but they are. They're there for the taking. Go and take it. Take the 3 points. You can't even do that. Ruin the weekend. Bored to the back teeth of the way that we play. Absolutely bored of it. So when you look at the balance of play, when you look at the way that we played, should have won the game. Although there was a moment in the second half where Burnley actually cut us open, and if it wasn't for Leno, we could well have lost this game. That would have been an absolute catastrophe. But I don't understand why certain players only picked up their level in the second half until 15 minutes to go. Explain that one to me. What happened? Why'd you come out at half time, you know, so slow and so flat? And don't get it. Was your mind already on Thursday? Nah. Listen, man, it was always going to be a tall order to try and scrape our way into those European places by the end of the season, but even more so. And this is what makes the pressure on the Europa League games even bigger, because that is literally our season in a nutshell. The Europa League. It's either win or bust. You don't win it, it's bust. It's a failure. And it's an absolute catastrophe. And I can't say no more than that. I'm just absolutely dumbfounded. Dumbfounded by that referee's decision. What more do you need for a penalty? What more? Let me guess, the FA are probably all going to get together on Monday morning in a meeting and say, oh, you know what? Something happened at the weekend. Let's go and change the laws again because we look like twats. Absolute rubbish, and I'm bored. Sick of it. How many times this season have we been absolutely stitched up by fucking VAR, man? I'm sick of it. Sick of it, man. Inadequacies. Tell me why the fourth official does not say to the referee, I don't think it's handball, but you need to go and look for yourself. It should be down to the referee to make that final call so he can go over and go, okay, you might not think it is a penalty, but I'm going to go and have a look for myself. So the decision is mine, because the referee could well look at that, you know, after the game and go, that's a penalty. If I'd have seen that, I would have given it. So where's the difference? You know, if VAR suggests he go and look at it, they're allowed to go and look at it. But if they suggest he don't go and look at it, he's still not allowed to go and look at it just to make sure by himself. Somebody make it make sense. Can't say no more. That's my match reaction. You're new around here, hit the subscribe button, smash a like on the video, and I'll see you lot soon. I'm out of here.